So hi Tobi.
Ihechi.
Hi tech lovers, welcome back to another episode of Work with Ihechi. Here we dive into the tech world, working with tech enthusiasts from different workspaces. We also provide you reviews and recommendations of these workspaces where we worked from. And on today's episode, I am so thrilled to be working with Tobi. How has the day been for you?
So far, good, calm.
Because you got here late. You're always late.
Nah.
Yeah, never see. I don't think there's anything after Tobi, will you come for? So I'll come. Tobi will come.
Ihechi, as far as I'm concerned, you're always the one joining meetings late. I'm always telling you.
So we need you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, I hate that question my entire life. In my entire life. Okay. My name is Tobi Oladele. Yes, I currently work as a project manager, but I mean that was not how I started my career. I started my career as a content creator. I moved into the content development. I was also a content writer, and I just typically said, woke up one day and said, you know what, I wanted to have like a paradigm shift, right, and then try something different, right, and because I had this coordinating skills. Even while I was in school, I used to do events as well. Do you get that kind of thing? So like that was the decision, and I mean I pretty much studied computer science, so it just really made sense for me to say that let me go into the tech space, right? And as a project manager and also a BA, right? Because my business analyst. My previous workplace, I doubled up as a PM and a business analyst, but currently, I work more as a project manager. Even as much as possible, so I work as a product owner to a certain level. So, yes, that's typically my journey as my career path so far. I mean, I'm open to also exploring different career paths in a couple of years' time. So,
In the tech space or outside?
So, the truth is, I still want to be in the tech space for a while. So, I mean, I envisage that I'm going to switch to products management, fully focused on products rather than projects, like different products, but a specific product. So,
I think you're the first person that I have met that studied computer science. I didn't write code. Doing like cloud engineering, all those core part of tech, and then you're like in project management. Is there a reason for that?
so again, I mean, I had not envisaged I was even going to quote and unquote be in the tech space, right? I mean, well, I did computer science. See, in this Nigeria, Nigeria would mold you, to sort of like constrict you to do things that you probably did not think you would do.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm here again. I'm currently here as a project manager in the tech space, right? So I mean, I don't think I'm far off, but I mean, when I was in university, right, I sort of like discovered myself in the content space, writing content, creating content.
That's a tech role.
Yeah, I mean, it is, to be honest, because I did tech writing in my first place of work, right? I used to write product brief, product. I used to write. I used to do that too, because, and the annoying part of that thing is that you need to sort of like understand the product, and what it means is that you need to constantly engage with the product owner. God bless you. Because you need to constantly engage the product owner, the product manager, to say, okay, is this okay? Because you need to go back and forth reviewing all of these product documents. And also I used to do web content development. So when they are building a website, for instance, yeah, so I did that also in my previous work experience, to develop content for websites, how the website should look like, what the information it should carry, if you're trying to create a tagline that will capture people upon getting to the landing page. All of those things there, they were things that I started my career with. So, I mean, I wasn't really far off, but I was just not coding.
Yeah.
But I even did a little bit of WordPress at a point in time, just editing HTML, right? That's typically what I did, CSS and HTML, just editing them. That was all.
I mean, I actually tell people that, because a lot of people will say, you want to go into coding, also tech, and the only thing that comes to mind is coding. programming and all of that. I feel like at this point it should be like the list. You should take about, I don't mean the list as far reducing it to nothing, but I feel like there are a lot of untapped areas
okay.
in the tech space that people are not
Yeah.
around.
Let me give you one gist, right? Most people that code, that started off as developers, programmers, at a particular point of their career, they always switch. They tend to switch.
When I switch some
Yes, and guess what they switch to? Project manager or product manager, because they already have the technical know-how, which sort of like gives them an edge. So again, I am not advising anybody to say they want to switch at the point of their career. It's good to also code. I mean, it's sort of like, I mean, if I had probably, was a programmer there are some technicalities I still struggle with as a project manager. I probably will not be struggling as much, right? But again, if you have the capacity to first code before you probably switch, just go ahead. Please do. It will really help you. So I mean, anybody can do whatever. It's up to them.
So do you enjoy project management?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because to be honest, I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm giving myself self-appraisal, but I think I work well with people. I feel like work well with people. Because
I think you should ask me now.
if I ask you, I know what you want to. You don't want me to take the glory in peace. You get, but I mean, you can admit that.
Which of your gadgets is your favorite?
I think my phone is actually my favorite at the moment, though, because trust me, I can literally, as a project manager, right, except of course I'm documenting, right, I can literally do everything on my phone, right? I can do everything on my phone. I mean, take for instance, my tax manager, I have it on my phone. There are days where I'll be running late to work, days I go to work, maybe I'll just be updating everything. I'll just be hearing somebody calling my name that, and you just updated. Say, no, I did not to check. So the nature of the work I do, I sort of like have a lot of calls that come in, because I'm both client facing and I'm also business facing. So clients call me, my colleagues call me, everybody sort of like wants to hound the project manager to do some things for them. So either way, even if I'm on my laptop, it's just a matter of time before I see a call. It's just a matter of time before I see a message from customer. So I need to be able to like prioritize. Prioritizing is like one big issue that people don't talk about. So again, I feel like everybody is busy. So again, it depends, right? For project managers, you need to also factor in that there are always moving parts in every project, right? Take for instance now, maybe you had a sprint, for instance, you developed a new feature, right? You know that once that sprint is done, the project manager has to plan for the next sprint, right? And not forgetting that there could be activities also ongoing to move that particular product to, or that feature to like staging environment. So there are always moving parts within a project, right? A project manager can be communicating with different teams or managing different teams at the same time. So like I said, it's always, I mean, everybody is always busy. The project manager is as busy as the developer. Yes, it looks as though sometimes the project manager, there are cases whereby things would have even moved faster and the project manager sort of like leans back and is not doing so much.
Yeah.
But trust me, is every other day the project manager his head is always moving, especially because you cannot envisage if there will be a problem. If there a problem comes, you need to think fast on how you can resolve it. So yeah, I think everybody, project manager, is busy as developers, but if most people don't like to admit it because they see us taking plenty ground.
Just feel like you just come and
Bamboozle.
you just get out and that's
Yeah.
and then the next time I look at next morning stand up or something. That's how I actually feel sometimes. So if you're allowed to like pick your team, because I mean you work with team in loads, right? What will you be looking out for? People that you with?
To be honest, right, this question is a very interesting question because I can assure you that in everything that you have, you cannot have 100%, but you need to know, like I said earlier, you need to know everybody's strengths. So in my ideal team, I'll look forward to somebody that is able to, to be honest, communicate effectively. That is it. It is very important. As much as you want to also help your guys, your guys,
like
or
me now.
See, sometimes if you are new, if you've been on a call with Ihechi, you will think that Ihechi is our boss. Ihechi will be taking our time with our words, say, yes, so I'm working on. Ihechi speak fast. You are not the one paying our salary. do you get? No, it's actually good to be confident. No, it's actually good to be confident. Because there are times when you might even be saying something that you don't know. I don't even sound like, oh, it's making sense. It's making sense. Do you get? So it works. It works. But I like to have somebody that can communicate, right? And I like to have somebody that, not necessarily somebody that knows it all, but I prefer somebody that is always willing and ready to learn, right? I also like transparency. You don't know something, it's not bad. You can't know it all. I like somebody that is transparent, and that transparency sort of like helps you to be able to seek more information. If you tell me that you are having a challenge with something, because I know you're having a challenge with that, I will work together for us to look for a solution. Because that thing is which takes me to the next quality of somebody that I look for, somebody that is progressive. When there is an issue, this person is always hinged to look for a solution, right? He's always scampering for a solution, and it's typically part of my own day-to-day activity. There are a lot of people in my current workplace that you need information from, right? So I work, because I had colleagues that are already in the system before I came. Once I'm stuck like that I need information, I go and meet them that, please, who can I speak with? This is the challenge I'm having. You direct me to that person. I reach out to that person and say, this is the challenge I have, right? How can I go about it? So it is very important that whoever it is I'm working with is progressive. So that's typically the qualities of the people that I look for: people that can communicate, people that are progressive, people that are always willing and ready to learn. So those are, like, I think,
people that can sleep late. Because they need it to. You cannot. No, see.
This is incorporated in progressive.
No.
This person wants to always make things work.
People that sleep late. People that don't sleep.
So
people that don't sleep will carry your work on their head.
So again, like, as you take a step further, you see why you need work-life balance. You see why you need to also harness the time that you have to work, use it effectively and judiciously. Gone are those days where I used to wake up 11 p.m. and be deploying something. I have a customer that calls me like I'm his babe. Project has even closed, but because he enjoyed how I was flowing with him, he said even no, it was a male customer. What do you mean? What do you mean? but then again, he enjoyed the way I was, responsive. Calls me, I'm active, I respond to him, give him time that I'm going to get back to him. Customer had to even recommend that the next project they want to do, that I should be the one to manage it, right? So you need to be able to keep it. But it was annoying, calling me every day, calling me like I'm his babe. Like,
aside working, what do you do?
I mean, this is probably something that most people know about me, right? I'm always, I find the gym quite interesting. I mean, if you're looking for me, maybe 4 out of 5 days a day, I'll probably be at the gym. So I'm always at the gym. Sometimes, if I'm in a good mood, maybe 5 times in a week. Sometimes maybe 3 times. It depends on my mood that week. It depends. That's what I do for leisure. The gym is like my place to be.
When did you start going to the gym?
So I think I've been going to the gym for 1.5 years now, back to back, like consistently. And so yes, it started off as something that I needed to just find a way to balance my social life. I had no social life in my previous workplace.
Gym is not a social life.
See, the truth is, you never know until you start doing it. Do you get? You never know until you start doing it. So it started off as something that was just me trying to, like, aesthetically improve myself, and then I mean, I came to the realization that other than aesthetics, it was helping me with my food eating culture because I know always eat, right? And in the space of, let me just share one tip. In the space of like 1.5 years, I've added over like 15 kg. I've been going to the gym. So, I mean, that experience is interesting to me, and it started off as something that I was just, wanted to cut, have a social life.
You're not like on the big side.
No, I wasn't on the big side.
On the day that you not go to gym, what happened?
On days I don't go to gym, I eat very full and sleep. And I also talk to my baby.
Daniel.
Eh?
Daniel. See?
Okay. We'll find out. I will show you. I will prove to you that I'm no longer single. You want to?
Single people.
No, it's fine because I don't have a ring. But I'll tell you that other than me going to gym, I speak to my baby, believe whatever.
All those your team members, content engineer.
My baby, one person. One person.
I can't laugh. Okay, so I mean, it's quite funny that going to gym. So that means like you find going to gym very interesting.
It's a social activity for me.
For you, you drink now?
Nah, not anymore. For the purpose of gym.
This video.
For the purpose of gym, I don't drink because I need to cultivate a healthy lifestyle. It's just occasional once in a while.
It's very good because I've been trying to do that. For what?
So it sort of like helps me to also keep a balance. Like I said, my food eating culture improved. Also, it sort of like brings my consciousness that I shouldn't be eating this too much. I have cheat days. I eat terrible things on cheat days.
But it's not bad.
Yeah. So before, when I used to eat junk a lot, now keep it minimal. So it's sort of like just give me a very good eating culture and all of that.
Makes sense. I hope I get there one day. I really hope
it's discipline. It's discipline. You have to be extra disciplined. Believe me.
If you have an opportunity to have dinner with any tech icon, dead or alive, who would it be and why? So
if it's a dinner, to be honest, I sort of like Elon Musk's wittiness. It's quite witty. It seems, I mean, it's not probably tech oriented, but it's doing big things with technology, right? Maybe either Elon Musk or Zuckerberg. I feel like they have a very big vision. These are people that if you probably have a conversation with them, you start to see things differently. So
what in particular would you like to ask?
Ask. I mean, I just want to know what is their thought processes.
What goes on in there?
Do you get? But here is this: when you think about a solution. So I want to believe that you are probably thinking about a problem, right? Because personally, their own terrain is quite different from us. What they probably see as a problem, we might not see as a problem, right? And because we were quite traditional, we look for other traditional means. But then, because they are digitally oriented, they try to look for digital solutions for every problem. So I just want to understand his thinking process and how he sees or spots a problem and provides a solution.
So you are giving 10 million naira and just sit down and have a conversation with Elon Musk. 10 million naira eating out Elon Musk.
Are you seriously asking me that question?
Yes. I mean, knowledge is wealth.
I'll first collect that 10 million and buy 2,000 or 5,000 naira suya to start with.
Let's have it.
See, my dear, there was one dangerous suya I had day for yesterday. That suya first can buy 10,000 naira.
But don't forget that the knowledge you're going to get from this food might give you more than 10 million. Have you not thought about it like that?
Make I chop first. Ihechi, make I chop first.
Empty stomach, not the.
Empty stomach, they think of idea.
I swear.
So, but seriously, if I'm to have a dinner with them, I'd see. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'll pick the 10 million there. That's just me.
You don't ask me something.
Oh, Ihechi, don't worry. You are right. We'll both pick. See, I was thinking for both of us. We'll both pick the 10 million there.
I don't see, I believe in the future. I believe in what I can learn from people.
You need your belief. You need 10 million there right now.
I understand that in Nigeria now 10 million is nothing.
I'm speaking for both of us. We'll pick the 10 million there.
So do you ever think that you're going to have like a tech product in the future?
So the truth is, I think a lot about a solution, how I can change the world, right? I think about how I can change the world. And I mean, it might not be through tech, because personally, again, let me just put this out there. I work with not like work in an NGO, but I participate in an NGO, like volunteering, and I like to like give back to the world. I do one very interesting thing on Twitter, right? When I see people have issues, I sort of like donate without the person knowing. To be honest, I've never said this anywhere before. I don't tell people, right? I don't tell people, but I'm always moved to helping people. But no, truly, that's my way of, if I have that resources to do that, I want to really like change the world. Maybe not through tech, but any other thing, volunteering, impacting people's life. You should actually. I've been doing that for like 6 years. No, not, you don't necessarily need to do it the way I'm doing it. That's just my own way.
If I have to help people now.
No, you can be doing it without actually like having a method. For me, like this, that's all you need. But you need to, do it with intent, knowing fully well that you want to actually change the world. I've been part of an NGO for like 6 years now, right? And we commit to do one program every year. Last year, we went to one hospital, went to help relieve people of their hospital bills, right? About a couple of people. I'm telling you that
everything is very expensive now. Drugs are expensive.
So in fact, you needed to see how those people planning. It sort of like opened my eyes too,
that's so nice.
because I saw people in very interesting or terrible states, but I was happy that we could actually impact life. So I mean, not necessarily tech, but I want to do something that can change the world. I feel like we are not going to be here for a long time. Let's just do the little we can.
Oh, I know what
I know, right? Don't say. Say no more. I'm serious. No, I enjoy myself a lot.
Yeah.
I have fun a lot. I'm jovial, but the basic things, I understand the basic things of like knowing that we're not going to be here for long. So just do what you can to impact the world. Yeah, forever.
So today we walked from Prime Co-work, located at Atlantic Mall, Chevron. The ambience was quite unpleasant, with a mini space costing around 15,000 naira. It was very comfortable. The mini space table came with a socket on top of it and a wireless charger, making it very convenient for me to charge. And the internet was quite fast. The other side cost about 5,000 naira per space. This location is highly convenient because it's in a mall that has almost everything you need to relax while working and after working, right? It has a game house, cinema, supermarket, restaurants. I mean, almost everything that you need is there. So am I going to be going there again? Yes, and I'm going to give it a 8/10. I really like the place again, so you need to check it out if you're looking for somewhere that is quiet and not crowded. Yeah, and while you're at it, do something creative every day. Thank you guys for watching till this time. Please like, share, subscribe, and drop your comments on this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.